Alright, we got some stuff that we need to do today. Let me just quickly switch over to that. The first thing that I actually want to do today is add a new entry inside of our everlasting long line of lists to do things with. The first thing that we need to do, and some of you guys may disagree with me on this, overall I think this is a very positive thing to do, and that is I'm going to add way harder CPUs for the mod pack. The CPUs in stock Mario Kart Wii, they're kind of trash. They're actually really bad. I'm not sure about way harder, I'm not sure how much harder, but I want to have harder CPUs, like more difficult, because like whenever I'm playing against CPUs, they're bad. I easily lap every single time I play. If I'm on 50cc, I sometimes double lap. It's really bad. Okay, here's the problem about CPUs. A lot of people don't realize this about CPUs. You cannot make a hard CPU without cheating to some degree. Because CPUs are not intelligent. They're not like people. They can't calculate things. So in order to make up for that, they have to be good at some things that humans are not good at, because they're defaulted bad at things that humans are good at. Making a hard CPU there has to be some cheating involved. The kicker is how much of it. Because you do know this stock CPUs cheat. They do cheat. Like a baby booster can't amazingly get like 100 AKMH just out of nowhere. The CPUs do that if that CPU is supposed to keep up with you. That slingshot potential. They the code is already written so that they cheat. The question is how much. Could you figure out a way for the means to be CPUs? I would hate that. Because I'm honestly someone who really hates whenever I play Luigi Circuit, and instead of Luigi's head being there, there's like a me of some random me I have on the Wii. That bothers me, so probably not. Make CPUs pull shocks every item. That wouldn't be fun. It can't be broken in a stupid way. It needs to be broken in a reasonable and understandable way. Alright, so the objective, sneaks the tune down. One thing that I actually need to work on right now is the super blooper. Now, I broke the super blooper because I needed a vehicle to demonstrate the negative DSD examples.
Hopping all the way through Ivy, out middle, and through our connector. From Ivy, out middle, through our connector, like a speed demon.
Yeah, I use the super blooper in that example. So the super blooper is currently, at least in the current build, really busted, at least for me. So I need to do something about that. And I'm like, you know what the heck? I might as well balance it while I'm at it. You know, it's already broken. Next up, I want to add 2 baby characters plus a vehicle. I'm not sure which vehicle. I'm probably going to be either using the baby booster, or I'm going to be modifying the blue falcon, or like something else. I don't know. I might do a bike, I might do something else, because currently, in the way that the current build is set up, every lightweight vehicle has to be nerfed by quite a bit, which is weird to say because they're already pretty bad. But so 2 baby characters, each with a very different distinctive characteristic, and like see the difference, to see how much I could influence. So the 2 baby characters I pick are going to be like outliers. They're going to be way more like extreme than most of the characters will be. I want to get around to modifying the lightweights finally. Mach Bike is good at this. I'm gonna actually change the Mach Bike a little bit, just a little bit. The Mach Bike will actually be better than stock Mario Kart because every character is going to have a buff. Alright, so those are the objectives for today. Add harder CPUs. I'm pretty sure I know how to do this, but it's been a while. Sneaks the tune down, super blooper rebalance, add 2 baby characters. So the main primary premise of the stream is going to be the lightweight characters. Chat, what do we do first? Do we do the sneaks though, or the super blooper? I want to do this last. This is probably going to be the most like technically annoying one, and this one's going to be the one that takes the most time. So these 2 are going to be done last. Super blooper or sneaks though? Super blooper. Okay, we'll do the super blooper. All right, here we go. So I was reading the comments recently, and one of the comments said that there's a hidden stat that determines how, like, when you're going up or down, like elevation, it changes the speed. So I don't know how that works. You could change traction. Okay, hold up. I never actually scrolled down all the way down here. You could change traction? I have been using this piece of software for like almost a year now, and I never bothered scrolling down to see that there's a traction stat. I knew there always was a traction stat. Hold up, what does this even do? Like, people talk about traction all the time. Let me actually revote this back down to like 20. I just want to see what traction is. I want to see what happens when you have 0 traction. I'm going to assume it just slides on ice. I feel like 0 traction would make the vehicle, it won't turn. I have a strong feeling it just won't respond to anything. Yeah, well, that's how you figure things out. You got to grab the slider and like bring it back and forth. That's how I used to teach people how to mix stuff, like when I was doing audio engineering. You grab the slider, you bring it all the way up, and you hear the difference. And then it makes your ears bleed, and then you bring it back down and say, oh, that's what that does. I don't even know what negative traction will be like. You can't have anything less than 0 traction. You guys do know that, right? What even is negative traction? I don't know. Traction is what makes it so when you put your hand and you push it against each other, there's that friction. If there's 0 traction, then it should just slide. There is no such thing as negative traction, unless there's like some mathematical... I'm not even gonna go with how low the traction is. Okay. Okay, apparently the traction does nothing. I don't see any difference. I'm gonna be honest, it looks exactly the same. Traction affects bikes, is that right? Alright. Maybe it's maybe the values are different. So 0 is actually like normal or something. Traction is negative. Okay, so 0 is not actually anything special. And yes, you can do negative traction apparently. There are vehicles who already have it. So I think traction is another variable. Hold up, what's the highest traction? Okay, so I need to do it the other way. So that's 0 traction. Let's add it, make it 1,000. Lower the traction on Mach Bike and see how much you can slide forward without pressing A. Well, hold on. Let me mess with this thing first. I just want to see what it does because it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. And I know it's supposed to do something. It's just not. I'm messing something up. All right. So this is with 1,000 traction. It feels identical. Yeah, feels identical. Okay, let me try. Hold on. Let me try something. Let me go to Showboat Land. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It's a little bit. It's about the same. It's identical. I feel no difference. Maybe try to stop. Yeah. It feels the same. I don't know. I feel like it is stopping a little bit faster than most carts normally do, but not by much. And also might have to do with something about the speed of the vehicle as well. Like a faster vehicle is obviously going to take a little bit longer to like slow down. I feel like traction's not doing anything. Yeah, it feels identical. It's a little, like, the difference is, like, hardly anything to write home about. Traction stat is 0. Okay, so this is this a stat that's gonna break the game, or is it a stat that just... Oh, vertical tilt. This is what he was talking about. Okay. Every vehicle is set to 12 with vertical tilt. Okay, I want to try something then.